A VPN, short for Virtual Private Network, is a privacy protection tool that is quickly becoming a must-have. But why do you need a VPN, and how does it work in the first place? A VPN helps your data travel through the internet safely, without big companies or cybercriminals being able to spy on your online activities. Also, a VPN swaps the real location of your device with a new one. This way, you can virtually travel to any country around the globe. So, who can benefit from a VPN? If you're worried about your online privacy, a VPN makes sure your identity and private information are not exposed when you go online. If digital security is your top priority, a VPN gives a nice additional layer of security. It encrypts your data so nobody could see what you send and receive. If you are a human rights activist whose freedom of speech is restricted, a VPN helps you to bypass censorship and speak to the world. Or, if you're on holiday in another country, with a VPN, you can bring your home entertainment anywhere you go. Here's a pro tip: check out Surfshark VPN. It has everything you need in a premium VPN, awesome speeds, and industry-leading protection that covers all of your devices. All you have to do is click Connect. Secure your digital life and enjoy everything good that the internet has to offer with a VPN you can trust.
Click link in the description and get 81% discount for your first order. Checking if the wood finish is shellac. Try to find out how old the wood piece or furniture is. Shellac was a common wood finish before the 1920s. This may be enough to indicate to you that you have a shellac finish. Shellac is also the principal way to make French polish and has been used for this purpose on quality furniture over the past century. Test for a shellac finish. Old or new? Here is the way to check the finish on the furniture or woodwork. Dab a little denatured alcohol on one section of the wood finish. Try to find an inconspicuous spot. If it is shellac finish, it will liquefy and dissolve. A result of softening without dissolving suggests there is shellac present, but that it has been mixed with lacquer as well. Any other response, and you're probably looking at a different wood finish. If in doubt, talk to someone familiar with furniture restoration. Deciding whether the shellac needs removing. Work to avoid jobs rather than create them when restoring furniture and woodwork. Where the shellac finish appears stained or has dirt embedded in it, try the following first. Sprinkle a mild abrasive compound over the surface. For example, pumice or rotten stone. Work this in. Rub off with a cloth. Buff with a clean rag. If the surface looks good again, you're spared having to remove the shellac. Applying denatured alcohol. Use denatured alcohol to remove shellac. Also find a piece of 4/0 steel wool. Using a small brush, brush the shellac with the denatured alcohol. Allow the denatured alcohol to sit for a few minutes. This will help it to begin naturally stripping off the shellac. Removing the shellac. Put on some rubber gloves to protect your hands. Rub the shellac with the steel wool. Remove as much as you can with the steel wool. This part does require some effort and hard rubbing. You may need to take breaks and come back to it, depending on the size of the job. Getting others to help is always a good solution. Use a carpet knife for curved, grooved, or harder areas. This will be able to reach into narrow spots where the steel wool is just not able to reach. Remove the remaining shellac by wiping with a rag. Change the rag frequently to avoid reapplying the shellac on stripped parts of the surface. Remove all soft pieces and any debris before proceeding with adding a new finish. It's also important to sand the surface before applying a new finish.